Olivia?
All right, thanks, Gabby. Well, as you make your grocery list for Thanksgiving, you might consider adding wine, but what wine should you choose for the big holiday? This morning, we're learning which wines pair with certain foods that we typically see on the table. And whether you like red, white, or sparkling, there's a wine you're sure to enjoy. Sommelier with the wine store, David Foley, is here to help us out. Okay, so we got some great examples of food that we might see on the table for Thanksgiving with certain wines that pair well. And you're the sommelier at the wine store, so you were trained on which wines pair with certain foods.
Correct. So I guess we're going to start with the white wines first.
Okay.
Chardonnay or Sauvignon Blanc works really, really well with kind of the carbs, the creaminess of the potatoes or the green bean casserole.
Okay. Also
the mac and cheese. You can't go wrong with that gooey creaminess.
So why? Can you explain why the white works better with the creaminess of those foods?
It's just because they have a lot of, especially the Chardonnay has a lot of oak to it.
Okay.
So it just kind of makes it's buttery already in the wine itself.
Okay.
So, and therefore you have a lot of butter and you have a lot of creams and fats in there. Which
yeah, we do. There's a lot of evaporated milk in that baby.
Yes,
right
well, as it should. So that's why whites work really, really well with that.
Okay.
Then we can go on into the kind of rosé and Pinot Noirs. They go well with cranberry, the cranberry sauce, and the either the ham or the turkey.
Okay, something with like a sweeter note to it.
Sweeter notes, yeah, because these wines typically will have that cranberry notes to it, a little bit of spice as well. So you're going to it's really going to bring out the flavors in the food.
And it's okay to drink rosé this time of the year? Because I know that's typically like a spring, summer
wine.
It
actually goes very well with turkey. So it's a great one to drink. And then we also have Beaujolais Nouveau, which comes out the third Thursday of every year. In November, sorry, and so it's usually a very traditional holiday Thanksgiving wine that we do in the United States. Exactly. Usually the week before we get it out, so it just got released 3 days ago.
And these are typically lighter reds.
Yes, lighter reds, very easy kind of drinking, really fun. And then the end, we try to stay away from kind of Cab and Merlot at this time because the meats are a little lighter. So we go with like a Zinfandel with a little bit more fruit flavors to it. And Cabernet Franc, which is a much lighter Cabernet than Cabernet Sauvignon, and it just pairs well with ham or turkey.
But if you're going to do like steak or something, maybe consider the Cabernet Sauvignon.
Absolutely. And so I guess, and so the end desserts would be, I guess we have some pecan pie and some
typical desserts you might see on the table.
And then and some cheesecake. But I always love doing champagne, so I could do champagne through the whole meal. But it's always very nice and refreshing at the end as well.
That's good. Bubbles are always a good. I feel like bubbles are always a good piece de resistance, like the last thing you want to drink.
Absolutely.
At the very end of the meal,
or even the starter while you're getting ready for it. So.
All right, good deal, Dave. Thank you so much for being here. This is
Thanks
awesome.
for having us.
We're ready to dive in and chow down, especially about mac and cheese. All right.